The language I am speaking right now is on its way to becoming the world universal language, for better or for worse. Let's face it is the language of the internet, it is the language of finance, it is the language of air traffic control, of popular music. English is taking over. Now, Mandarin Chinese is spoken by more people, but more Chinese people are learning English than English speakers are learning Chinese. Last I heard, there are 2 dozen universities in China right now teaching all in English. English is taking over. And in addition to that, it is being predicted that at the end of the century, almost all of the language that exists now, there are about 6,000, will no longer be spoken. There will only be some hundred left. And on top of that, it is at the point where instant translation of last speech is not only possible, but it gets better every year. The reason I'm reciting those things to you is because I can tell that we are getting to the point where a question is going to be asked. Which is why should we learn foreign language other than if English happen to be foreign to one? Why bother to learn another one when it's getting to the point where almost everybody in the world will be able to communicate in one? I think there are a lot of reasons, but I first want to address the one that you are probably most likely to have heard of, because actually it is more dangerous than you are might think, and that is the idea that a language channel your thought. That the vocabulary and the grammar of different language give everybody a different kind of acid trip, so to speak. That is a marvelously inciting idea, but it's kind of wrong. So, if not that that is untrue completely. So for example, in French and Spanish, for word that table is for some reason marked as feminine. So la table, la mesa, you just have to deal with it. It has been shown that if you are a speaker of one of those language and you happen to be asked, how would you imagine a table talking, then much more often than could possibly be an incident, a French or a Spanish speaker say that the table will talk with a high and feminine voice. So if you are French or Spanish, to you a table is kind of a girl, as opposed to you if you are an English speaker. It's hard not to love data like that, and many people will tell you that mean there are a worldview that you have if you speak one of those language. But you have to watch out, because imagine if somebody put us under the microscope, the us being of us who speak English natively. What is the worldview from English? So, for example, let's take an English speaker. Up on the screen, that is Bono. He speaks English. I presume he has a worldview. Now, that is Donald Trump in his way. He speaks English as well. And here is Mrs. Kardashian, and she is an English speaker too. So here are 3 of the English language speaker. What worldview do those 3 people have in common? What worldview is shaped through the English language that unite them? It is a highly flawed concept, and so gradual conscious is becoming that language can shape thought, but it tends to be in rather darling, obscure, psychological flutter. It is not a matter of giving you a different pair of glasses on the word. And now, that if that the case, then why learn language? If it is going to change the way you think, what would the other reason be? There are some. One of them is that if you want to imbibe a culture, if you want to drink it, if you want to become part of it, then whether or not the language channel the culture, and that seems doubtful. If you want to imbibe the culture, if you have to control to some degree of the language that the culture happen to be conduct in, there's no other way. There an interesting illustration of this. I have to go slightly obscure, but really you should check it out. There are a movie by the Canadian film director Denis Arcand. Reads out in English on the page. Denis Arcand if you want to look him up. He did a film called Jesus of Montreal, and many of the characters are vibrant, funny, passionate, interesting French Canadian, French speaking women. There one scene closest to the end where they have to take a friend to Englobe Hospital. In the hospital they have to speak English. Now they speak English, but it's not their native language. They rather not speak English and they speak it more slowly, they have action, they not idiomatic. Suddenly this character that you fallen in love with become a husk of themselves. They are shadow of themselves.